Um, but that reminds me, I do need to get back into playing. I got into it for like 2 days and then I stopped. We just had so much shit come up. I should do that before we get into Zelda, because once we hit Zelda, I feel like we're gonna lose time. But we did finish Hades last night. We beat 3 games. So we finished up Hades. So Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 1. We'll be playing that. That is the new poll. Nobody's voted, so we can break that in. But guys, let me get started here on Tecmo NBA. We can talk while we play. Let me get the timer started. Yeah, so I figured we'll throw in the Final Fantasy game again. It was out for 2 games, so. Ooh. We're gonna do the remastered. We'll play it on the PS5. So I don't know. You'll have to tell me, because I've only played like the original like twice, but I never beat it. Oh shit! I just passed that right back to him. What? Nice. How you liking it so far? Oh, I just punched that dude. Do you have a PlayStation? How did you buy Bloodborne? I'm guessing you have a PlayStation. Yeah, PS4. Okay, that's what I assumed. I was like, did Bloodborne make it to PC and I missed it? Because like that would be like the biggest news in the world. Damn, nice shot. You're still waiting for them to get here, and you got 3 more God of War games to finish. Nice. Yeah, I really like Bloodborne. I feel like it's one of the better Souls games. I think it also like the lore and like the atmosphere of the game, like that Victorian werewolf era type thing, just was really cool to play in. Whoosh. I don't know where I'm at. Okay. Yeah, you'll tell me know how you like it when you start playing it. Wait, you had to pay $2 or £2 extra for an age check? What the hell is that? Yo, what's up, Sharpie? You get some sleep, bud? Congrats on drilling out a bunch of games last night, today. Oh yeah, we're playing some basketball today. Yeah, I was like, I logged on for work, and then like I got coffee, and I did like my morning email chats with people at work, and then I was like, okay, time to throw a stream on, and I'm like, what the fuck is Sharpie still doing live? I was like, I haven't seen a Sharpie stream in like since you changed your hours. Oh my god, seriously, Crow? That's insane, dude. Why don't they just do that when you check out? True, if you just get into that habit of those 9-hour streams, you gotta start pulling those BPN hours, man. You had 16 hours yesterday. True, I guess it's an extra check, but I've never heard buying something in the mail and getting checked with the ID. Yeah, I get it. Everybody's, your hours work best at a certain time. Yesterday I was just curious about Kick and like how everybody's doing over there, and I just happened to check out the retro channel or the retroness on Kick, and there's like a whopping 25 people, and most of them were watching some guy who wasn't playing anything retro. It was like, I think it was Diablo 2 Remastered is what he was playing, so it's like it's not technically retro, but oh man, I couldn't see where I was going. Yeah, it's tough because like I've seen people go over there and like they succeed like really well, and then I see stuff like that depending on like what your brand is. Like I feel like my brand would sink. Like I would not do well over there, but somebody who focuses on like newer games and like FPS and stuff like that, I feel like it's gonna just, you can rise right now. Like if you're a Warzone streamer or like an EFT streamer and that's all you play, I feel like Kick is your place to go. Yeah. I don't see them being like the Twitch killer. I do see them sticking around and being competitive, kind of like how Facebook is. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they'll get hit with lawsuits eventually. What I didn't like was some of the fishy shit they're doing. Like, they took one person's username away from them and gave it to a more popular streamer that wanted to stream on there from Twitch. And so they just, like, even though this person had it, but they weren't as popular as her, they gave her name away and made her change her name. And I'm pretty sure there's still people watching porn on there. So is that what it is? As long as you show proof that it was your name beforehand? See him like Mixer, one wrong choice and then gone. I've heard rumors that Dr. Disrespect's looking at it, but I believe it when I see it. He's kind of got a good thing going with YouTube. Jesus. There's something else I was going to say about him, too, that I didn't like. I don't remember. My brain is mush. It was a crazy day at work today. I figured we just sit back and play some mind-numbing basketball today. Do. So when are you doing your after hours, Sharpie? Now that you're doing nighttime streams. What? There was a person there? Yo, what's up, Skyrim? Yeah, get in on that fresh new pole, baby. Nice, okay. Oh, that block! Like tonight, that's what you'll do. You do 3 hours of Game Gear, and then you'll jump into some Dreamcast. Or, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The new trailers got me a little excited. I still need to figure out how I'm gonna play that because I don't know if I have to buy 2 copies, one for me and one for Mel, or if Mel's gonna play with us, or if she's gonna wait. Yo, what's up, winners? Yeah, I saw you mention that. I was curious if you figured out what was going on. There hasn't been an update to MIRC or Chatty. They step out of bounds? They did. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, 10-point lead. We'll start pissing off. Are we done yet? We're not even halfway, bud. Yeah, 86 games total, I think is what we counted. And we're only 35 or 36 and 1. So we've played almost half, I guess. Okay. Fumble it forward and the guy catches it. But hey, the way to look at this is like getting this down is another long sports game we have to play, right? We've crossed so many bad games off our list within the first 100 that, you know, this Conquest is actually doable now. Hey! Yeah. Is this game online? Probably. I did see that they actually made the world's first online NES game. It has like a little Wi-Fi chip in it and everything, like connects to servers and shit for you to play. Like a Smash Brothers clone from what I saw. Is it run by EA? Dude, EA and their fucking drop announcement today? Holy shit. I was actually like intrigued by it. Is it all the people flashing? They call quarters periods? Isn't it called periods in basketball? I thought it was called periods in basketball and hockey. You sure? I mean, I don't know a ton about basketball, so I'm on trusting you guys with your knowledge because I'm not a big basketball person, so I find it boring. Interesting. I'll have to pay more attention in the other ones we play. On the game down. Let's just agree that basketball sucks. How was PD the other night? You gonna start full time in EFT? I mean, Patty's going for Kappa. You can play with them. Okay, that was the bowl. I just saw Roan got back into it as well. If I had like a solid group of people that were playing it at night when I'm on, I would play more. But I'm so over solos. Like 90% of my time this wipe was solo. And I didn't have fun. Like, I made it pretty far in the wipe. Like, we got pretty goddamn far, but I don't know. Too many cheaters, and it's just not a fun time. Yo, what's up, Glenn? Basketball continues. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I have fun when I play with others. I don't have fun when I play solo. Oh my god. "10-second violation? What? What kind of bullshit rule is that?" Oh, I got pushed. Get off my ass, dude. We're winning by 2. But how's everybody doing? How's your Thursdays? You guys have a good day? I'm glad today is over. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this for a little while tonight, and then we're gonna check out Barotrauma, I think is what it's called. It's a like 8-player submarine in space navigation game with my buddies from high school. Each person gets like a job, and you have to like do stuff around the sub. And so it looks kind of fun. We finished Sons of the Forest last time we played. Damn, 95 degrees? Do. Oh, I wasn't even there, game. Yeah, I think I only got like 80. No, I don't think you got 80 here today. Well, how do you miss 2 shots? That's in. Oh my, I'm like goaltending up the butt tonight. Oh, we finished our Super Metroid Zelda 3 run last night too. Had a lot of fun with it. We might spin up another one and try it again sometime. Although I'm thinking next time I'd rather do like just a Zelda ROM hack and get crowd control enabled for you guys to, out of bounds, get crowd control enabled with extra life so you guys can hinder or help the run. Yeah, one shot. All right, just gotta maintain this lead for a little bit longer. There we go. There we go. You guys have any big plans for the weekend? Do anything fun? I'm excited. I have nothing this weekend. It's the first weekend in like a month. I don't have to do anything. Last weekend was like all family stuff, and like I just didn't have much time to myself. And that was like the weekend after we just got back from Midwest, so that was crazy. I had a bunch of stuff for work the previous weekend, and I think we'll get started on Xenoverse this weekend. Get started on our next NEB game. We'll try to knock this out as well. Alright, can I kill these last 18 seconds? Bum, bum, bum. Man, we're still not out of January yet. I'd say we're about halfway. Yeah, April's when it ends. Mid-April. We got 4 months left of basketball. I don't know how many games are in each month, but... We're 38 and 1. We're 7 wins ahead of... No, 9 wins ahead of Cleveland. And 14 ahead of New York. So we're definitely going to take the playoffs. Run, nerd! Couldn't tell who it was. Do 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 do. But yeah, after this basketball game, we're gonna go back to the regular picks. I wanted to get more in, but I got sick that month, and how do we not get it for backcourting? We'll have to find some other, like, holiday or events that we can do special games for. Like, if there's a National Learning Day or something, we can do, like, learning games. Swish. I don't know if there's too many Souls games on the NES. I mean, there's Dragon's Lair. Deadly Tower. How did we miss that? Yeah, that's true. The original Metroid was super brutal, wasn't it? It wasn't like the like Super Metroid where you got like the auto heal and shit. It did require you to know the boss fights and like how to dodge and shit. What? How did I miss? Yo! It's a bad weed raid. There's 2 bees in basketball. I was trying to think of something clever to say, but I couldn't think of anything. There's 2 L's. And 2 A's. Bad weed, how you doing, bud? How was your stream? How was your game? I was lurking for a little while. We're playing one of those, like choose your adventure games. It's a very double wordy game. Oh, ouch. Welcome here from Bad Weeds channel. My name's Timsy. We're a variety streamer. We play new, old, and just about anything you can find on this channel. We play it. We're currently doing a retro conquest a couple nights of the week where we're trying to beat all NES and Super Nintendo games released in North America. Chat gets to choose. You guys have the power. We do a raffle after each game, and that's how we determine the next game that's gonna be played. There's no certain order. So we did a March Madness for sports. I was gonna try to beat 5 basketball games in March, and I got sick, and so we never actually like beat them. And then somebody went and picked the bases loaded of basketball, and so here we are. Oh yeah, there's also a fresh poll, a fresh neb poll. We call it the never-ending backlog. Another thing we do where we beat new and old games type things that aren't NES or Nintendo. The game we finished last night was Hades, which was really good. I liked it. Not my favorite roguelite, but it was still a good game. And that's also another thing you guys get to vote on as well. Yeah, so I don't hate me, but I've never actually played 2. I didn't play 1 until like 2 years ago. I owned them. I'd seen people played them, but I had never physically, personally played them. And oh my god, was 1 good. So yeah, you'll have to stack the votes and get a Star Wars game nominated. Yeah, what was the card game that was in it too? I thought that was really good. No. Yeah, it starts with a P, doesn't it? The numbers. Pazak. Yeah, there you go. I'm pissed that they haven't made it canon yet. You're slow. So I'll probably play it on PC. That's what we played the last one on, and we added like a 1080p update pack to it. That like redid all the movies and stuff. Is there a console that it plays best on? Unofficial fan patch and restored content mod. Awesome, cool. I will find that if it wins. Yeah, and that's what I heard. So we were gonna originally do the original Xbox, but two things: my original Xbox hard drive is dead, so we couldn't use it. And two was that the Xbox had unfinished content that wasn't actually like part of the game, and so like the PC version was like a full version of it with like the restored. I really enjoyed the card game. We even did we did everything. We did all the quests that we could. We even won the Pazak's championship. Although we did get soft locked in that and had to reboot. That was scary. Because the autosave saved us like beforehand. Luckily I had a save that was like 2 games back. Maybe they mentioned it in the Han Solo movie. That could be a place I could hear them mentioning it. That would make sense in the Han Solo movie. Or maybe in the Boba Fett. Maybe they mentioned it there too. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for any of those games in that list. The one that we're going to be playing next that won last night is Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I've played like 10 minutes of it. So I'm excited to play that. They play Sabak, okay, in the Solo movie. Maybe we'll get it in the new 12 things that Disney asked for Star Wars in the new movies and series. I did see that we're getting our first look at maybe some live action Rebels with the new Ashnook. I think that's how you say her name. Ashush. Oh my god, I can't say it now. I had it last night. So maybe yeah. Ashuka, there you go. It's just Rebels Season 5 now. Yeah, so I've seen like random episodes of Rebel. I've never actually like sat down and watched it. So I'm gonna try to make it a goal to actually watch it before it comes out. But good God, there's so many new things that were announced this week. Harry Potter's TV series got announced. Lord of the Rings is being remade. New Game of Thrones TV show based on the Hedge Knights, the Val Knights. So much TV, and it's just too much. Like, Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings do not need to be remade. I know, right? I just started I've seen most of it. But Entourage, I didn't realize they made a movie. And so like I'm trying to like rewatch it so I know what's going on. Yeah, there has been some pretty good TV shows. I'll give you that. Not all new TV is bad, but there's a lot of like filler stuff out there. Have you been watching Mandalorian? I haven't started this season, but I keep seeing random things, and I just keep shaking my head. Like, I feel like this season is just so over the top, like family oriented. Like, oh, let's make stuff happen where my 9-year-old laughs and thinks it's funny, and actually like progressing. But I don't know. It's just stuff I've seen. It could be like random 20 seconds of the entire season, but. We just had this really great, like, dark, gritty story going with him, and I'm not liking where it's going. Yeah, that's what I feel like. It's the family-friendly Star Wars show now. Like, it's not about getting this last yodeling. I actually know what the race is called. I'm a terrible Star Wars fan. To safety. It's like, how can we milk this and make money that my kid's gonna laugh and want to buy the toys? I'm honestly shocked there hasn't been a video game made yet. I wonder if they're doing that, and then he'll be back for Boba Fett, and that'll be the new gritty. Ooh, how is Severance? I see it pop up on HBO, but I haven't actually watched it. It sounds intriguing. Oh, one show that I watched that had no reason to be as good as it was fucking Willow. Dude, Willow was so good. Like, I really enjoyed it. I'm super excited there's more than one season. At least I hope there's more than one season. I'm hoping they're not going to cut us off. Oh, you weren't a fan? I liked it. It was good for its time. It's still not bad nowadays, but like the cast was just like so good. Warwick, and then you had freaking Val Kilmer. I was sad that he wasn't in it because, I mean, obviously, Val's not in anything anymore. But it's still, like, it just wasn't the same without, like, one of the main characters around. But they did a good job. I actually tried to look up how he was doing the other day, and, like, there's nothing. He's been off the face of the earth, like, the last 5 years. I don't think he gets out much anymore, because last I heard he couldn't even, like, speak correctly without help from a device. I think MacGruber was, like, his last movie he did. Yeah, he got like a lung cancer or something. I can't remember exactly what happened to him. Like, it was very aggressive and, like, really destroyed a lot of him. Severance is great. It was only just beaten. It was only just beaten by Andor in your TV. Nice. Yeah, Andor. My wife and I are gonna start Andor next. How was that? I never got around to seeing it. Like, I liked the first Top Gun, but I just never got around to seeing the second one. There's just so many movies this year. I've been, like, so picky on what I go and see. Star Wars. I mean, yeah, it's Star Wars with fighter jets. Like, exactly. I hear they did a really great job at, like, playing homage to the original. See, and Val wasn't in that one either, right? Like, his character's, like, dead or something in the movie, right? Like, I heard somebody telling me that. Like, it's set that far forward, like he's not around. Are we even winning? I'm just talking and bullshitting. I'm not even paying attention to the basketball. We have so many games to go through. I think we're halfway. Yo, sounds good. Grab some food, bud. Thanks for the raid again. I appreciate it. We'll catch you when you come back. Sports. What's that line from Scrubs? I love it when Barry Bonds scores at the game he plays. That's how I feel when it comes to basketball. Oh, come on. Damn it. 0-4. Ooh. Yeah, I remember the Rockets being a decent team last time we played them. This team is aggressive. What the what? Come on, how many fucking fouls are they gonna do? Do. At least we have some good music to listen to. That's gonna have 4-point lead. Add a 4-point lead. Apparently we can't dunk. I wasn't even there, game. We can get injured in this game? That dude's eye got cut. Ow. I didn't know injuries were a thing in this. Oh, let's go. Half court shot by Jordan. 3-pointer, good. What a shot. Come on. Now what, 5-point lead? Swish. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Let's make him try. Couldn't even see the dude. Game with cart was flashing. That's my biggest gripe with this game, is like the fact that it overloads itself with pixels. Like, how is this not an issue in testing? Alright, we can piss around. I think we got a high enough lead now. Do, 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 do. I got pushed. No. Oh, I gave him a free shot. I thought I had the ball. Dang it, they stole it. All right, come on. No? Oh, we got 9? 9 points? One roundabout and then a dunk. Bow, bow, bow. Shoot. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Easy, chat. Do. Sorry, I had to get somebody else to lurk onto my monitors and fall asleep. Alright, I guess the Spurs. Ouch. Their feet kicked up here. We'll give him 2 points, start off the game. Oh! How is that not goaltending? I literally put my hand up the net and told him no. Out of bounds. I'm sorry, my friend. Get it! AI, what are you doing? Why was that dude just standing there? Okay, I didn't push you. You fell down. You're slow. You're not gonna make it. Thanks for the push. Now, where are we at? We're up by 8? 310? Nope. This way you never count your chickens before they're hatched, chat. Messed up that block. Wish. Oh, what? Come on. Damn it. He's usually pretty good at those. Alright, we still have a 10-point lead, so. Excuse me. Do. Running in circles. Can't catch me. Hmm? Oh my god, it's hilarious. Oh man, catch the ball. All right. 2 minutes left. 13 or 14 points up. Oh, trying to block the run. Score and reset it. Oh man, he ran right by me. Okay. Ooh, Jordan's defender's faster now. Yeah, he just had a good run. Still up by 12 though, so it doesn't matter. Damn it. I was gonna say, how is it not over? Are we out of January yet? Good God. How's chat doing? How you guys been tonight? Appreciate you guys coming by and watching some basketball tonight. We'll play this about 8 o'clock is when we usually switch for a guys' night. Hard to cover. Gotta get some steals. Oh man, that was good. Oh, come on. We get a steal. I was robbed. I was in. Nice. There we go. Don't bring him back up court. Beautiful dunk. Bum. Got 8-point lead. About to be a 10. Ooh. All the way, baby. Got Jordan's. Let's kill some shot clock time. Oh, they got robbed too. Imagine being in a real game and that happens. Thanks, game. Point lead. Yeah, see, it's hard here because we don't have, we're not faster than our defender that much, so we can't break away like we could in the last game. He's about the same speed, and so when we cut corners like that and get caught on people, it slows us down. Oh my god, how did you miss? Like that, bud. Oh, trying to get it up. Do. Dunk it, Pippin. Oh, no one guarding you. Wasn't even there, but okay. Beautiful recovery. Let's try to kill some time on the clock by running around. Just gotta watch that shot clock above the board. Unfortunately, it's like super tiny, so it's hard to see it. And it's angled too, so you don't see the full number. Okay, still 11 up. Not bad. Another win in the game. January 31st. Almost out of January. Gotta make it to April. We'll have 3 months left. Anybody else on the team gonna do anything, or just Michael Jordan? Almost called him Jackson. For a couple extra seconds. Excuse me? All right, not bad. Can't believe we blocked that. All right, that should be a good lead now. Dang. Can Pippin outrun this guy? Not really. Did we both drop it? What the hell happened there? I did not. Actually, probably did. The score even. 14 points. Oh, they're gonna make that. I was gonna say you pulled that blocker. Nice. Recovery. Oh, just give him a reshot. Nice. Oh my god, it's 36 to kind of fucking 22-point lead. Go for a 30. We go for a 30-point lead. Probably not. Yeah, we can't seem to break this 24. We'll take a 20-point lead. Damn. And all of a sudden became expert shots. I couldn't get off him. There we go. 20-point lead. I don't think that's been our best. Like 22 or 24, maybe? Oh my god, this court's so hard to see. The hoop blends in with the ground. I didn't even see who the hell I was. That's a lie. Now we're back at it. No. How did one of my guys not get that? Oh, I thought I was in the middle of the court, got it, not down low. All right, so we got the lead by 4. Keep going. Thanks for charging, fool. I was gonna be so upset. Let's just keep this going. He's on fire. That was me. I didn't jump because I thought we had it. Oh my god, back to back. Oh, don't drop it again. When are we up? No way. We're already up 18 points? I kill sometime. Okay. Yeah, the defender here is pretty quick. All right, we got it. Oh, I didn't push you. All right, so we're down what? 18? No, we're up 18. Sorry, not down. Michael from the 3. Okay. All right, not bad game. We kicked ass on that one. Won by, what, 19? Jordan was 40 points. But I hate that. I can't get around them. Get the ball. Ow. Nice. Good catch, Jordan. Yeah, not really like the super fast, but fast enough that we can break away. Oh, look at that last second block. I don't get that. Okay. I only have a 6-point lead. So I like to try to get to about 10 before we start killing time. That way we have enough that we can like start getting serious without worrying. I also find it bullshit when they call timeout over here. It puts them over here. Damn, nice shot. Close. Thanks for the charge. Nice shot, nice shot. I actually lost control of where the hell I was for a while there. Our record with the loop-de-loops is 6. We got Jordan to do 6 of them. I had the block, I had the right character, I just pushed off too fast. Come on, game. Nice try. Damn, was that 3? Thanks, game. Oh, that's embarrassing. We'll attempt it with Pippin. Pippin is usually slower and can't quite do it, so. We're gonna call a timeout because they're so close. Oh, I thought that was going in. Probably get another game in, I think. Damn. This is why I don't kill time until I have a lead. Stuff like that happens. Nice, nice. And the score. There we go. Oh, Jordan with that fake out. Let's go. Slowly climbing that board. Wish at the buzzer. Even Pippin's got game. Run! Damn it, he like ran right in. Beautiful dunk. Didn't get there in time. Couldn't cut him off. Well, he dropped the ball because I punched him. Ooh. Say if they make, I just gave that to him. Hang on 1 second, guys. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. All right, Jordan got it. Let's go. Might as well just take the opportunity to increase time or increase the lead there. We weren't set up for the runaround. Oh, come on. That was the biggest BS ever. I was off the ground. Oh my god, we kept the ball alive. That was awesome. Is this fourth period? Wait, I'm 20? Not what I wanted to do. Nothing but net. Do 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 do. Nice. What a shot. Now we're just in the start of February? Good God. Oh, man. Yeah, there we go. The fuck's Jordan? Oh, my name's on the left. I was like, I don't recognize the names of these players. Hey, what's up, Storm? Not really a new game. We've been on this one for a while now. How you been, bud? Last time was Harvest Moon. Yeah, we've done like 5 games since Harvest Moon. Three, maybe. Maybe it's been 3. And that's just in Retro Conquest. That's not NEB or anything like that either. We beat Hades and something else. And then we beat Super Metroid Zelda 3 ROM hack. Before this was Hoops. Rap Jams Volume 1. Ultimate Basketball. And I think that's it. I think it's just the... Yeah, so it's just the 4. Yeah, we're playing it as the Bulls. If I had to have a favorite basketball team, that's who it would be. Damn it. Was Shaq on the Bulls? Shaq was never on the Bulls, was he? Pippen was. Lakers, yeah. Kobe was Lakers as well, right? He was never a Bulls. Yeah, I don't know a ton about basketball. Not my favorite sport. I find it very boring, actually. But how have you been, bud? What have you been playing? How's your backlog been coming? That 3-pointer at the end. Oh, it was only 2. Bullshit. Feeling those rips the last 2 weeks? Yeah, I remember that. Remember you said you were having some problems breathing. No, it's been a while since we finished Harvest Moon. I can check the doc. Harvest Moon, I think, was a few months ago. Not a few months ago, but like middle of last month. Because the last 2 weeks we did this stuff. We did basketball. Yeah, Harvest Moon was beaten on the 11th of March. Been about a month. Yeah, so we were gonna try to do 5 basketball games for March Madness, but I got sick. Like in the middle of March really bad, and so I was down for like a week and a half. I couldn't even stream. Like I was so bad. And yeah, last week was Easter. The week before that was Midwest Gaming Classic. Had a good Easter? Nice. Glad to hear that. Get some time spent with family. Run, Tubby. You did tacos. Nice. We had steaks at my in-laws, and then we had ham at my family's. It was good. It was a good weekend. One loop, two loops. We're not gonna get three. Oh, I thought we were gonna make it. We can probably get one more game before we need to switch. Yeah, nobody's in the chat yet, so we're good. Yeah, we're probably about 3/4 of the way through the game now. It's all right. We'll kill some time. All right. We're gonna kill some time here. Dang it. So we got the steal and then we lost it like immediately. What the hell happened? Yeah. Been uploading anything fun? Getting excited for the Diablo 4? Couple months away now. Diablo? Yeah, I don't see that happening. It's not even going to console. It's not even... Is it releasing on consoles on the same day? They would lose way too much money. Blizzard would. I don't think there's any Blizzard games on the Game Pass. Damn it. Oh, nice. They're finally releasing the last gen. I feel like the hype of that game has died down, that I think it's a little too late, but who knows? Maybe it'll sprout back up. I need to get around to playing that. Are you kidding me? How did he steal it? Fucking let it go, Pippin. Wow. What a 3. Goaltending my ass. Oh, right on in the went. We got like a 7 to 9 point lead here going. Oh, thank you. Give me Jordan back. I run an extra few seconds down this clock. Oof. I would say no way does he make that. Okay. That didn't really help me, did it? All right, all right, all right. We got 9-point lead. I don't know what period this is. Must be the fourth if they're calling timeouts. Nice, good game. Let's see, NBA standing. We got 50 games down. There's 80 totals. We got 30 more games to play. But we have an 11-game lead on Cleveland. And we've got 19 wins on New York. So not bad. But chat, give me a few minutes. I'm going to stretch my legs, use the restroom, and then we're going to switch up and play this new game with some buddies of mine.